What is up, my little hollows and hollowettes? It's Hollowpunk, the only hollow you know. We're back for another review of Suisei no Gargantia, episode 4. In this episode, it starts off from the battle they just had last night. And they're just recovering from what happened when he arrived and, busting through the hall and shit. Sorry, excuse me, but I'm pretty sure you heard, but my brother, just screamed his ass off. He just, he's helping out unload the cargo from, he has to pay off the damages he's done. And so, Amy, the girl, sees him, just resting, and then she asks him to, take a walk with him. With her, I mean. And she just asks, general questions about his life. So Leto says that any member of their society who has any kind of defect or illness is exterminated because they're unable to fight. This means that, every one of their members of society, no matter what gender you are, or like what kind of, I'm not even sure if there's any kind of races anymore, you have to fight no matter what. And I also kind of noticed that there's some sort of Nazism. I don't really know if that's a kind of term or whatever. Maybe I just made that up on the spot. But it doesn't matter. Like what I mean by that is because it's a sort of Nazi behavior, because the Nazis, they didn't just kill any just Jews. They killed anybody with a mental illness or disease. Like, let's say you had diabetes, that was a defect, they killed you. Or somebody who had a mental disorder, they killed you. And we could see this in Leto's society, which from what I could tell, they're trying to create some master race to live off in space. I could see some reasoning in that, but it's still not good enough reasoning to kill off people just because they have defects, or not even defects, because that sounds wrong, but like illnesses. But this also means that just because they live in space, and you could tell by how high tech their technology is, medicine has not been able to go as far as to cure mental disorders. That's just like a little detail that I could get from that small amount of information. And when Amy asked him how he thought on about what he thought about what they were doing, he didn't understand the question, which means that in their society they are not allowed to think for themselves, which they most likely don't ask questions and just follow orders, which I find very fucked up. So they go to Amy's house to talk to Bevel, her brother, about space, because he's really interested in it. And while talking with Bevel, we find out that Leto has somebody special to him, because that flute device that he has, that he's been drilling holes into, is a reminder of the person he used to care about. And by when I saw this person, it looked like they were just clones. So I'm basically guessing that all of them are just clones of members of that all of their members of society are just clones of themselves. But that's it for this episode of Gargantia. Drop a like or leave a comment in the section below or whatever, and tell me about what you think about this episode and what I just said. Or this is just my opinion, but you could also leave your opinion on in the comments. All right, later, guys.